Alright, what's going on, guys? I gotta admit, this is not the commentary topic that I wanted or much less expected to start off with on this channel, but, shit happens. For those of you that follow me on Twitter, I was not joking. I was not trolling. I actually do have diabetes. Type 1 diabetes, nonetheless. And for those of you that don't know much about diabetes, there's two types. Well, actually, there's three types, but I'm not a woman, so I don't have to worry about the third. With type 2 diabetes, as far as I know, which isn't much since I didn't look up too much info on it since I don't have it, but with type 2 diabetes, it's pretty much completely avoidable if you live a healthy lifestyle. But with type 1, it's kind of like you're born and you just gotta hope that you don't draw the lucky numbers. And I drew the lucky numbers. I was diagnosed on Thursday. I've been on insulin since Friday. And ever since Friday, I've had relatively lower blood sugar levels, and I feel great. I feel better than I have in almost an entire year. I found out that the high blood sugar was making me lose weight, keeping me from gaining weight from going into the gym. I was definitely pissed off when I found out about that, wasting all that time at the gym, trying to gain weight, and I couldn't because of my high blood sugar. So I'm really happy I caught that. Now that I'm getting treated, I can finally make progress at the gym again. And people were asking me on Twitter what it's like in general to live with diabetes, and honestly, not much has changed. I mean, at least in my case. Before I was diagnosed, I was constantly eating healthy, constantly exercising, which is the main thing you have to focus on with diabetes. I know I tweeted a lot about junk food, but I honestly didn't eat it like 24/7, or how I made it seem, like how often I ate it. I ate it. I picked out on chocolate and chips like I'd say like every other day, every 2 days. It definitely wasn't 24/7, but I mean the only difference now with diabetes is that I can't do that anymore. I have to completely cut that out. Well, not completely. I can still eat junk food, but I just have to. I can eat everything. As long as I have insulin, I can eat anything that I want. It just has to be in smaller portions. I just can't pig out. So not much has changed at all. It's really not that bad at all having diabetes. I know it sounds like a scary word if you don't know anything about it. It sounds scary, but living with it, I mean, I guess it just depends on the person. I mean, for me, like I said, I was already living a relatively healthy lifestyle, so it's easy for me to adapt. Like I haven't even had one bite of a Kit Kat bar. I haven't taken a sip of any juice or soda. I haven't even had the urge to do any of that. Eat any pizza, eat any hamburgers. I haven't had the urge to do any of that. I can't even lie. Diabetes, for me, it's the perfect motivation. What more motivation do you need to eat healthy and constantly exercise? It's either do that or you die. Like, you can't get any better motivation. So I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I mean, the only thing I can't. I don't like all of it. The only thing that I do have a problem with currently with diabetes treatment is constantly having to take the time out of your day to check your blood sugar level and inject insulin, obviously. So I definitely don't like that, but I'm going to be getting an insulin pump in about a month, so that's going to eliminate the inconvenience of constantly having to stop and inject insulin. So I mean, that's going to be solved, and taking blood sugar doesn't hurt, injecting insulin doesn't hurt, at least to me it doesn't. And so yeah, diabetes really isn't that bad. Actually, I do have one other worry though. I'm kind of worried I'll eventually go blind, since I read that was that blindness is a possible outcome of diabetes over time. So I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. I don't know how often that happens with people that have diabetes, so I'm gonna have to look into that, see how likely that is to happen. But I mean, if I do go blind, I could obviously kiss playing Call of Duty goodbye. Well, actually, considering how bad my teammates usually are, I can safely assume people play Call of Duty blind. So I can probably still keep playing Call of Duty blind. It's not gonna be a problem, guys. Don't worry. But yeah, like I said again, nothing much is changing. I'm still gonna be a scumbag and active YouTuber probably. I'm still gonna stream occasionally. Just get back into it starting probably tomorrow or today maybe. If I don't have I think I might have an appointment. I'm not even sure. I have to check, but yeah. That's all I had to say about that. If you guys have any questions for me, or actually, I mean, if any of you that are watching this have diabetes currently, and you kind of want to share what it's like, adjusting to it, adjusting your lifestyle to diabetes, then go ahead and let me know, because I'm kind of curious. I just got diagnosed not too long ago, so I'm really curious to see how other people handle it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully I'll stream later today or tomorrow, or I don't know, sometime in the next couple months, guys. I need to stream, but yeah, thanks for watching, and see you guys later.